Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Stock Market Show. Hopefully everything sounds clear on your end. I finally have a new mic and I should not sound like I'm in a box. This is no longer shades from inside the box. Everything should sound much better with the new mic that I got. So, Ionq here. I believe quantum stocks are getting ready for that next move higher, right? Let me show you something here, the quantum ETF. I always like to go to the ETF to see how the sector is performing. So you can see the quantum sector performance here has been incredible. Look at that yearly time frame. Let's start from the yearly time frame and work our way down. On the yearly time frame, what do you see, ladies and gentlemen? I see it, you see it. Let's not pretend we're blind. We both see it. 1,000 shares of SoundHound here. Holy crap. Let me just load up some SoundHound here because that thing's getting ready to break out. And let me buy some SoFi here real quick. But yeah, as I was saying, I love SoFi, I love SoundHound, and I love Ionq as well. I love both of these. So let's take a look here at Ionq. I just had to alert real quick here on SoundHound because it's getting ready to explode about 9 and can move to 10 and 12. So there's an opportunity there. I can't be missing out on that. So the quantum ETF, the quantum sector as a whole continues to go higher over the long term. You look at Ionq as well continues to climb year after year after year, just 4 green years in a row. We had a crash and we're still green. What the hell is that? I think quantum stocks here are being slept on. This thing is going to be worth so much more than where it's at. It was previously at $84 in the crash. Everything came down nice and cheap, and here we are still cheap relative to highs. I believe this can go to 100 in this bull market because every time we go into a bull market, we go to new highs. You can see that clearly here. Bull market sent it to a high of 50, pulled back to 20s, then went to 80s, pulled back to 20s again, 26, and we would expect it to continue to create these new highs, which I believe would send it to around $100, maybe even 120. That would be a stretch, but I believe $100 would be my conservative target, which is about 2x from where the current price is. Monthly time frame, as you can see, why does the monthly time frame look so ugly? There you go, monthly time frame. I hope this is not a shoulder. I hope that's not the case, but we are holding above a key support level here at $42. And if this does hold, we should see this come back to 64 and then 84 and so on, at least on the higher time frames. Again, this is a monthly time frame. I know not a lot of people look at this, but yeah, after a huge crash, we get months of green, right? 1, 2, 3 green months, right? After our first green, look at this, 3 red candles, 1 green candle. 5 red candles, 1 green candle. But what happens after every green candle? We get 1, 2 more green candles. So we would expect 2 more months of green at least here, and we would expect it to go back to at least 62. That is at least my prediction. I could be wrong. I'm just insane, guys, in the head. Weekly time frame, we have a bullish falling wedge. I saw this bullish falling wedge, and I was telling people, hey, buy down here at like 20s, 25s, 30s, and then when it pops, take your 50%, 100%, or hold for the bigger price targets for more percentage return. And we made a lot of money on this, and we're going to make a lot of money on SoundHound and a bunch of other stocks here that are still relatively cheap to previous highs. Now you can see here, this looks to me like a bull flag on the weekly time frame. If we break out above 50, boy oh boy, like I said, it can go back to 60, then potentially even higher. So the levels are working out here. Then we go to the daily time frame, and you can see the exact same thing. We're going back to 50. And if we break above 50, boy, oh boy, do we go to 55, then 64, and so on and so forth. These are very, in my opinion, very undervalued stocks. People don't see it that way. They just see it as something very speculative. But man, oh man, was technology speculative back then, and now here we are. Some of you can't even sleep without your phone by your side, right? Some of you wake up and the first thing you look at is your phone, not even your wife. Screw your wife. Let's look at the phone. Let's see what the stock market is doing. I bet you some of you do that. Don't pretend like you look at Bloetta to your left or right and look, you wake up and you're like, holy crap, I'm down. Or you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I'm big green. Yes. Let's be real. All right. Wife ain't making the money. It's the stock market. That's your real wife. All right. Jokes aside. Ionq, very bullish on it. I think we go above 50 and beyond. So I think it's still a buy, but just don't be, like don't get scared if it comes down. I've seen too many people, they buy and they get scared because it comes down like 10 bucks. Like, sir, ma'am, it's going to come down $10 because that's part of SoundHound. I mean, not SoundHound. What am I saying? That's part of being in the Ionq game. Ionq can drop from 49 to 40. It dropped a whole $9. This is part of the stock's volatility, right? When you buy Ionq, you are accepting that kind of volatility. You are accepting that when you buy it, you could easily be down $10, $20, but you know that it can also quickly move $10 to $20. So you just accept that. And you try to, play it and time it as well as you can, but you can also dollar cost average. That way you don't have to think about it too hard. I usually tell people just a dollar cost average. Don't think about it. Don't try to time it. Just keep buying a little at a time. Then when it does get the big pop, you make your money, you get the hell out, and you are smiling all the way to the bank. I mean, I've been telling people to do that on SoundHound, and look at it. Now it's up 13%. I'm sure a lot of people are very happy on that. I know a lot of people are getting excited because usually the Discord starts popping off and people start communicating more, especially on a Friday. People are actually talking. People are excited. So Ionq, if I had to say my top 3 plays in the bull market, Ionq, SoundHound, and what's the other one? Ionq, SoundHound, SoFi. Those would be my top 3 picks. And you should be able to make 50 to 100% on those. And you just got to wait. You just got to give it time. You go to the daily time frame. Let's remove the old technical analysis here. And let's just grab our date range tool from low to high here. It took 212 days. The previous low to high from 622 to a high of 55, it took 160 days, right? Once the market turns around and goes into a bull market, it can take 5 to 6 months to make that kind of move. If you just watched all 3 of my videos, you're kind of starting to see a pattern. Man, after a bear market, after a crash, downtrend, whatever you want to call it, it can take like 5 to 6 to 7 months for it to move, enough so that you can make that 300%, 200%, 100%, depending on the volatility of the stock and what kind of stock you're trading. Obviously, a penny stock, there's going to be more money to be made because it is a penny stock and it can move much quicker compared to something as expensive as a $45 stock. So again, I would expect the same rinse and repeat. We keep creating these new highs. We would expect it to create a new high, or at the very least go back to previous highs, which is still a dub in and of itself, back to 80s. And it can take about 5 to 6 months. Maybe this time it's going to take a little less time, possibly. But, we would expect it to take time. So that's 5 to 6 months ahead of us of upside. But don't be surprised if, there's some pullbacks along the way. You can see here we pulled back. We consolidated, went sideways a lot. Same thing here. It was a slow grind higher. Here we consolidated for a few months right here before making that final move higher. And then we, crashed. So, right, like if you've been watching all my videos today, this is a very obvious pattern where it can take 6 months plus for you to get that 50 to 100 to 300% return. This is why I tell people to sell covered calls. Have another account where you sell covered calls. Have another account where you do short-term swings, quick swings, as I like to call them, right? You buy 100, 200 shares of Ionq, and it goes up $1, take your $200, rinse and repeat. You do that 10 times, that's $2,000, and it adds up. And then you can put that back into your long-term holds or what have you, buy yourself something nice. So you got to be flexible. You got to be, you got to be an opportunist, but you also have to be, what's the word I'm looking for? A jack of all trades? No, master of all trades. Not even a jack of all trades. You got to be a master of all trades, right? You're going to make money here selling covered calls on this stock. I'm going to make money selling puts on this stock. I'm going to make money on this for a quick swing. I'm going to day trade that. I'm going to long-term swing that. Like once you know what you're doing, you're able to do all this, and it becomes a little more to manage because you have like 20 positions and you're just, it's a little more to manage, obviously, because you have more accounts and more positions. But again, once it's just like anything, you get used to it. It's just another day, and you make your money, and it kind of becomes boring. It's not really, you're not gonna get the high of suddenly waking up and you're up 1,000%. That's not what we're shooting for. We're shooting for consistency. We buy low, we sell high, or we sell at least for 50 to 100%, and you rinse and repeat that for years, and you're gonna grow your account. Bear markets, crashes are the best thing that can happen to you because you get to buy at massive discounts. The people who bought Ionq at 80s, SoundHound at 20s, and all the other stocks that people bought at highs, they're the ones that are stuck with a bag up there. Meanwhile, you're just sitting back and you're watching as everyone else pushes the price up for you. And now I'm losing my voice. All right, guys. I'll call it there. Ionq as a buy. Do not be scared. This is a bull run. Join the Discord, Patreon.com/shadesandtrades, and I will see you in the next one.